Hi guys, it's Kaylee Gunner and you're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Dmitri, it seemed tough for you guys in general to create offense tonight. What's got to go better to create more offense?
Well, I think everything. I think they outplay us all three periods. I think they was faster, they was quicker, better decision with the puck, offensively, defensively. So yeah, I mean we have to be better and all zones with the puck, without be quicker to close. Support each other, help each other. I think some miscommunications in our breakouts today. And it seems like they just play all the time in our zone. And Aski was good today, but we should help him, and we should be better as a team.
How do you feel playing the right side tonight with Shakir in just a game situation rather than just in practice?
It's fine. Before I came in the NHL 15 years ago, I used to play in right side all my life. So it's not an issue. Just sometimes you just need to have a better reads with the puck, without the puck, on the breakout. So make sure you're not shifting to the board, to the wall. So make sure you stay more in the middle, and you got more room to skate or make a better pass.
What do you think of your D partner tonight, Shakir Mukhamadan?
Obviously, we could be better, and try to find communications. On the practice, it's a one take. When there's a game on, it's everything quicker, first game, yeah, it sucks we lose, sucks we'll get outplayed, but we still got time till the season to figure out.
You mentioned Askarov. What have you thought of him during camp and tonight too?
I mean, he's obviously a good skill, smart goalie, especially not a lot of righty goalies, and it's kind of hard probably for forwards, when they get used to see left goalies, it's just shooting on the right, but overall, it's today too. We need to help him and also communicate behind the net when he gets the puck. Open up or just tell him to leave it. Because I think a couple times we get stuck behind the net. I'm not sure what we're doing, so it should not be like that.
You think the issues tonight you mentioned are pretty easily correctable as you guys continue on through camp here? They could be worked out pretty easily.
I mean, yeah, camp is always not easy, we're working hard every day, and it's a lot of tough skates, but no excuses, if we want to be better than last year, you have to put in work, put a head down, and keep grinding. So, like I said, it's no excuse. Even today, they got younger group, and they outplay us. It should not be like that. We got more experience today, and so we have to be better next game.
On a positive side, your shot from the point was a blast, and that's something that this team hasn't had in a while, at least for a few years. A defenseman who could really shoot the puck from the point. So how did you feel on that shot?
Yeah, so I did hit the net. It was a good traffic in front of the net, and I scored a goal. Yeah, it's always nice to score, and yeah, like you said, I have hard shots, so I just need to use it more probably sometimes, and all my career, a lot of coaches tell me that, but I like to give open passes to my teammates and try to find better position, but sometimes you have to just play simple, and it gets sometimes more success.
Is it something the coaching staff wants you to do more, have the green light to shoot more?
I mean, sometimes when you shoot, you create offensively more, sometimes when you just get too many passes, and especially some, quadrant teams, who play zone, like positioning, they always kind of back. It's hard to make too many passes. You just play with yourself. They're not moving a lot. So sometimes you have to make a couple shots, and then they're going to worry about to get close to you, and then there's going to be some things open up.
So when you play the same team back to back like that, what do you learn from each scenario, the loss and the win?
I mean, in exhibition games, it's different guys who play, but everybody watching same videos in our locker room for the camp, and coaches try to show us how we should play, what we should do, and better understanding everyone, better on the same page is going to be easier for us to play, when you got system, and you know what to do, you know what to expect, and it's always help the good teams to play in a right way when they coach us them.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dmitri.
Thank you very
Yeah, guy was running around all game, so went after one of my line mates, and I mean, it's just in my nature to do something like that, so just exchanged a few words with him. I guess he wanted to go there. I asked him like 10 seconds before, but he didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden he drops him. So yeah, no, just a scuffle. I'm not really going to take that stuff when it comes down to doing that stuff to my teammates.
Fair to say that's part of your game, right?
Yeah, that's my game. That's part of it. That's a big part of it is that physicality and that grit.
What have you thought of your camp so far? Ryan Warsofsky had a lot of good things to say about the way you've, what you've shown so far in camp. What have you thought of the way things have gone here?
Yeah, I think I guess my main thing is just trying to get better every day, and I feel like I really did that, and just try to show what I was all about, and had a good time doing it. So,
how much confidence does this give you? When if you go back to Kelowna and have a chance to maybe go for the World Juniors too. I mean, how much confidence does this camp maybe give you in that respect?
Yeah, it gives you a huge amount of confidence. I mean, the skill level here is unbelievable. The dub is not really compared to it. So going back with that confidence and just playing against that skill level for 2 to 3 weeks here is really going to help me this season.
So what goals did you have going into this camp for yourself personally?
Just stay as long as possible, I guess, was the thing, and just be myself every day and try to take in as much information as I can to take into this season here.
Has someone been mentoring you, or has there been a group of players that you've gone to and talked to, just get the feel and the use for what this is about?
Yeah, there's a couple guys. Braden Hash I spent a lot of time with. Luca Cagnoni, Mac I spent a lot of time with too. So just kind of talking to them, hanging out with them. They know what it's all about, so it's good to get information from them.
This was, I think, your first preseason game. Just how did it feel? I mean, you've worked hard. You've done a lot at the junior level. Looks like if you go back there. But what did it mean to just get into a game tonight? It shows that work starting to pay off a little bit, even though it's just a preseason game.
Yeah, it's definitely just like we were talking about before. Definitely a confidence booster there, getting into a game, and I mean, I just tried everything in my power to try to get into one, and it seemed to work out in my favor. So yeah, that's about it. Just excited to be in one.
You're a leader out in Kelowna. I know you're a young guy here, but guys, they see what you did there at the end. How much do you feel that your on-ice leadership can really just take this and go to another level after seeing it maybe at an NHL level back at Kelowna?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's taken it to something. It's just part of my nature. So I just try to do that every game and try to live by that.
Your first pro game here, what can you learn from this experience? What can you get better from this experience?
I think just everything. I mean, I got a little taste of it, so just I know what to expect now next time I get into one. So I think just take away from how fast the game is and take that into my improvement this season and in the off season next year.
And is that kind of your mentality with the fight you had, or almost fight you had, that Fleming trips the line through there and you kind of just don't even think for a second?
Yeah, same thing kind of happened in the rookie face off there too. So yeah, I don't really think. I kind of just go after the guy and see what happens after that.
One of the things that Coach Warsofsky has said about you is that during video you're really locked in. Just can you talk about that a little bit? Just your ability to be so locked in during video sessions.
Yeah, well, learn is not just on the ice, right? It pays a lot off the ice, and especially in video. So when you pay attention like that, it can help your game, and I think it really helped me this camp.
So when you get into a scuffle like that, what does your teammates say to you, even though you've been here a short period of time?
Yeah, they just come up to me and just like say thank you for that. But I guess that's it. Just way to stick up for your teammate.
Okay. Thanks, Carson. If you can just talk about tonight for yourself, it seemed like you were so close to a couple of them there.
Yeah, I'd like to have those back, especially the ones off the post there in the breakaway. But, it's preseason, so we'll try to save them for the regular season. But would have been nice to get them for sure.
Well, what's it say about your individual game tonight, though, that you had these chances, and also, too, late in the game, they moved William Eklund up to your line. They kept you on there, which I think is a testament to how you played.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go out there and work hard every shift, compete, work at both ends of the ice, and if I create offense, great. And tonight there was some opportunities for sure, and obviously it's really nice to play with those guys. They're good players, and they make a lot of good plays. So,
was there a message from Coach Warsofsky, maybe what he wanted to see from you in a game situation to kind of stand out the way you did tonight?
We didn't talk, but I think the message has been pretty clear from camp. He wants guys who compete and guys who do it every night. So I think that's my mentality. I got to focus on each day and try to earn a spot in this locker room every day.
You look like you had a lot of jump in your step. Did you work on your skating this summer, just the overall getting faster and things like that, or did you just feel like, maybe some more of the smaller details that you wanted to work on this summer?
Yeah, I think I gained a few good pounds, a little bit stronger this year. Every year try to get a little bit like that, but yeah, not necessarily, but always working on speed, just the little nuances that'll make you better.
Ethan, what can you say about how do you think your camp has gone so far? It seems like a very, very competitive camp, maybe the most competitive Sharks camp just in terms of jobs and that sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's grinding every day. We come here and everybody wants a job. So, it's been a good camp. It's been competitive, like you said, and you just got to put your head down and go to work every day because everybody wants the same job here.
You mentioned.
Go ahead.
You mentioned that you gained some muscle over the summer. Can you tell us how much?
Maybe like 5-6 pounds.
What are you up to now?
Like 205, 206 range.
What to see from Askarov tonight?
Stellar. I think we all know that now. He's a world-class goaltender, and he shows it every night. There's not much more you can say about him. He's awesome, and you can always count on him to shut the door. We got to do better on the offense and get a couple for him.
What did you see, like, in terms of transitioning the puck tonight? It seemed like it maybe just sees you just trying to create sustained zone time.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, it's a preseason game. It's the second game of the year for us, so things are a little bit sloppy. We'll clean that up this week and kind of iron those details out as the preseason goes on. But, yeah, I think we could transition better and then obviously sustain zone time more, protect pucks down low, and kind of create more from below the goal line.
Is part of that just because you guys are switching line mates so much right now and just kind of getting comfortable with each other as you get going here in preseason and training camp?
Yeah, I think part of it too is just shaking off rust. A lot of us haven't played a game in 4 or 5 months, so you're a little bit tired, you're a little bit out of sorts, and you got to kind of find your bearings in the first few games before you get comfortable. And yeah, I mean, you're moving around lines. Once you get comfortable in the middle of the season, you'd obviously hope it'll be cleaner. So.
Okay.
Thanks.
How do you feel about the way the team managed the momentum swings tonight?
I don't think we ever got the momentum, so didn't manage it much.
So what moments tonight kind of defined tonight's game?
Just disconnected all over the ice. Very low level of execution, a big disconnect.
Looked like, on a tough night, looked like a guy like Ethan Cardwell had a positive night. Can you say, with him, what stood out to you with his game
His
tonight?
legs, he was trying. Try to get in the forecheck, try to create. Did some good things tonight. He's probably one of our better players.
Who else stuck out to you tonight in maybe a tough game? This is a chance maybe to evaluate some resiliency in a sloppy night maybe?
I'd say Askarov would be the other one.
I mean, does that give you confidence? I mean, he's a guy that you're looking to see take that next step. Is this a good first step just to see in person, like he had a good summer type
Yeah, and we've seen it before, so got to do it again tomorrow.
What do you think of Carson Wetsch in his first pro performance?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, did some things. Obviously, the pace is a lot higher than he's used to. The guys are bigger, stronger. Thought he's trying to do the right things. Good learning experience for him.
Is that the biggest thing you can gather from this, just to kind of up his pace for a higher level?
Yeah, that'd be the number one thing, probably.
Cardsy's one of the guys trying to fight for a job here, and
Yeah.
he does have one of your better nights when the team wasn't what you wanted to be. What does that show you about his mentality here with the couple weeks left in training camp?
Yeah, I think there's jobs to be made. I think he understands that. I wish more guys understood that tonight.
And Dmitri had a great shot from the point that went in. Are you trying to give him and some of these other guys that didn't come in defensively the green light to shoot more here?
Yeah, we want to bring pucks to the net and create. Obviously, we didn't have a lot of action on that side of the puck. So, but yeah, it was a good player, one good play tonight.
Disappointing. You guys had such a good momentum in camp. Seems like things are going
Yeah.
really well tonight. Just kind of falling flat. Just disappointed from your perspective to see that.
Yeah, we probably took a step back, you'd say. But the world's not coming to an end. We've got to move forward, and it's training camp. Learn from it, move forward, get better on Sunday.
Penalties tonight. How much of that just killing momentum anywhere you guys been trying to have tonight.
Yeah, it's not good. You can't, be in the belly box pretty much half a period sometimes, and like the ones that we just hook and we don't know where our stick are, and yeah, it can't happen.
So, when you have the back-to-back games against the same opponent, which one is the more the learning period, the loss or the win?
I think either way. I think when you fail, you either learn or you don't learn. So we got to learn.
What did you think of Michael Misa and Sam Dickinson tonight?
I let Meese try to do some good things. We just couldn't really create much. But he's in the right spots. He's trying. He's trying to get more engaged physically. We'll look at the film. I thought Sam had some moments where we you can see the potential and the things that we're asking him to do, and there's some moments he's need to learn from.
Is any of the disconnect expected because of the movement of the roster and things aren't really solidified, or is it where you're not going to accept that because you are setting a higher standard?
I think it's a little bit of both. Obviously, there's a little bit of change in some systems that we're doing that we're trying to work through. Obviously, our lines have changed quite, often and through day to day. But at the end of the day, you got to compete. That team did not have many NHL players over there, and they all competed us. They all worked us. There were guys their team's pretty much set in Vegas, and you would think that there's 20 jobs available. That's the way I always watch that.
What's the message on Sunday when you guys are back to practice?
Going right back to fundamentals. I feel bad for the guys that didn't play because we got to go back and understand what it takes to compete in the National Hockey League, and we'll work on that Sunday.
Okay.
You got a question?
Hey, it's your Warriors hype man Franco Finn here for Bay Area Sports Rap. Please give us a like and subscribe to Bay Area Sports Rap's YouTube channel.